Well, I'm going to get started on a little project here this Sunday morning for a couple hours. This is where I have the track loader and the excavator in the back. This is where I cleared the 9 acres. This is Pasture. House is going right there. If you remember, this is the job I got the new excavator on. Cleared all this. It was wet. Graded out with the dozer. It was fine. I told the owner I had a rake for the skid steer that I'd like to run over this in the springtime when it dries and clean it up. And he had a skid steer and he went and rented a rake. And I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I think he used it more as a tiller than a rake. So he kindly asked if I could just bring mine over here and fix the mess. So that's what I'm going to work on today. I'm going to get started right here, rake some of this down, just kind of windrow it up. I can come up here with the track loader, scoop it up. This was the logging deck, so if you do till it up, you're still going to find some sticks and stuff like that. But I'm going to try to sweep all this stuff up off the surface and get a nice pasture for the horses that are coming, so they can go ahead and plant their summertime grass and let it start getting established. So let's get the skid steer unloaded. I got to grease it and then start raking. So pasture grading is going nicely. I've spent about 30 minutes so far, and I've gotten from here all the way over there to the woods done, and there's a long ways to go, but it's leaving a nice pretty clean finish, so I think they'll be happy with that. I want to kind of get started on it, and I'll take a little video and maybe a time lapse on going across there, getting that raked out. So I've had enough skid steering for today. About 3 hours is all I can stand to be in this thing anymore. It's nice and dusty though. So I managed to get all that raked and all this right here. Got a little bit more to do down there, but I'll just windrow it up there by the trees and then push it up with the track loader. But yeah, look at all the sticks and everything I'm getting out. It's turning. This right here, that had chunks of wood and everything left. About 3 or 4 passes over it. Gets it all windrowed up into a nice pile right here. I can come in here with the 953 and scoop all this up. And then put the bucket on the skid steer and clean up anything else. And I'll probably just go down there in that bottom and dig a hole because I got to do a barn pad over there. I can bury all this down there by the woods and then use the clay I dig out to build the pad. So it's kind of a win-win. Get rid of this and I get some clay for the building pad. All right, well, about another probably 3 hours should get majority of this raked. They're going to do the septic and stuff over there, so I'm not really too worried about getting all that cleaned up right now, but I'll at least go there to the permit box in front of the house and get all that raked and cleaned up, and then go ahead and start figuring out what type of pasture grass I want to plant. Well, it doesn't look like anybody came out here and finished raking for me, so I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon doing a little ruckus raking. Got about half of it done yesterday morning. I'm gonna run down there and finish that lower edge and then start up here. And well, I may start up here and finish getting all that windrowed up into a row and see where we stand. Might have time to get the track loader and clean some of that up, but at least I should be able to get majority of it raked today. That's my plan, at least. Well, as much as I like the ruckus rake, I'm about tired of using it for today again. I've been busy. I still got probably another hour's worth to do. Maybe not quite an hour's worth to do, just on the other side of the hill, but everything is done from the road to the dumpster down there over, and then everything from like halfway to the woods is done. So I got to go over there and I'll set the camera up and maybe get another video on the outside. It's very dusty, so hard to put the camera on the machine today. You can't really see much. And completed. So everything is raked into a center row and a row right here on the edge. And I've had enough for today. What I'll do is next time I come out here, take the 953, come up here and scoop all that up, push all this up somewhere over there against the tree line. I'm gonna dig a hole and get some clay to build the barn pad behind me, and then push all this mess in there, pack it down, because remember that burn pit is somewhere out there. So I should stay over here to the left of it and should be fine. And they'll be able to plant this pasture right here pretty soon. scoop. I got this road cleaned up and the road out there cleaned up. And I've got quite the pile of stuff. I had to shut the door, the doggone dust was so bad. And I'm about to bake to death in here. It's a little warm. I'm gonna dump this out, and this field is pretty much cleaned up. I need to run over this with a rake again. And I'll dig a hole right here and bury all this. It's quite the pile here now. And use that dirt for the building pad over there. Look at all the stuff. That's a lot of sticks and mess right there.